Alright you guys, quick fix iPhone repair here. We're going to be working on a iPhone 6. We're going to do just a glass screen repair. I'm sorry, a full LCD digitizer front screen assembly repair. Okay. Tools here. Alright, so we start with the two bottom pentalobe screws. Alright, pull those out. One. I always use this magnifying mat. Works amazing. I like to get the clear white one. Because, like, you know, the other ones, they have, like, exact mats for exact phones. But, pretty much know where everything goes. So I just use a complete white one. If I'm working on a project or something, I can just kind of, you know, do it on my own. Where I want to put stuff. Okay. Alright, I use the iSesame tool here. Alright, just pop it in there. Just twist it a little bit. Just like that. When I say twist it, I poke it in and then I just twist it. Alright, same with the other side. Now we're relieved here. Pull it down a little bit and out. Okay. Alright, there's 5 screws that go on the top of this metal plate that hold the ribbon down. When I take these off, I just put them in order. So on the plate right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do it just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5 screws here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pull the plate off. Place that guy right there. Always use plastic on the board. Because every once in a while, at least from what I understand, you can mess things up on the board, and static electricity and whatnot will kind of just short it out. So I usually use tweezers actually on this, and it would actually send the phone in kind of like a freak out mode. And come to find out, it was because of the metal shorting things out. So I use plastic on everything now. Okay, just relieve that. Set the phone on the side. I always just kind of like to plug it in and charge it. That way it's, you know, a little more charged than it was for the customer. Got the 3 up top to hold the camera. I got this whole assembly right here. Now you got to be really careful when you're pulling that up. The proximity sensor actually broke off inside its little housing right there on a phone the other day. And for the 6, it's still pretty expensive, about $20. $20 to $30. So just be careful. It happens on, you know, all the phones, as you probably already know. Alright, so we got microphone here, earpiece mic, or earpiece speaker. Alright, now when I tell you to be careful with that, you have to dig in there and grab it under the plastic housing. Sometimes it'll come out, sometimes it won't. But just to be safe, I want you to get in there and go under that plastic housing. Just like that. Alright, and for those of you that don't know what the plastic housing is, I'm going to kind of get it off here and show you. Alright, give me 1 second and I'll show you exactly what that housing is. Alright, then we got the mic here, just lightly adhesive down to it. Alright, get under there, be careful with it, okay? Lift it up a little bit at a time. Just lift it up. Okay. Alright, once that's off, grab it right there. Alright, and when I tell you about the plastic housing, it's this piece that goes around it. And I'm not going to pull this off. I don't believe my new one's going to come with. Yeah, see, my new one actually does have it on there. So, I'm going to lightly pull on it around everything. You can see it kind of starting to come up. Pull on it on all the corners, each side. Trying to be careful because I just broke one the other day and I didn't have a spare one on hand. So I had to order it and I have to now meet up with the customer again. Okay. Sometimes it feels like there's like a little adhesive sticking it to that. Alright, you guys, and this is the housing. Right there. Okay. Now that you got that off, everything's good there. Confidently move on. I take the 3 on the side here off, Phillips, and just place them in one little pile, right, when I'll get them all out. And I know where they all go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, then we got 3 on this bottom part. Let's pull those out. Keep them all together. So I take them out 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. This just lifts up. Put that there. Same kind of thing as the housing on the bottom. You got to get under it and lift it up. Okay. Right here, this is just a little clip. This comes up like that. Take one of your sharp pieces. You got to go under this because it's also adhesive down. And that lifts it up. And this is for your touch button. Your sensor. Okay. On the other side, poke it through. Stick it in there and then it'll eventually just relieve itself. And same thing here. Okay. You're going to go here. Lift that up. Okay. Now that's up and free. Now you can lift this whole back plate up. Just like that. Okay. Now you're ready to transfer it to your new screen. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. Come up, pull that off. Like that. Alright, and this stays down. So, pull this tape off. Be gentle. If you pull that off too hard or whatnot, then you're using another $100 screen. Okay. This folds down like so. This one already has a pre-adhesive on it, so you're just going to peel that up when you're ready to stick your new microphone on. Alright. Okay, just pop this right there. I always start with these. Holds that guy on. Right there. loosen these back ones up a little bit here. So it has a little bit of play so I can screw down that side. Right? Basically push that up. You'll see where this glues back down. It's actually this right here kind of dropped back a little bit, so you got to place this kind of back in there. It's where it goes. So it's good just to put everything exactly back where everything goes. You know, leaves a lot less chance of anything happening. All right, clip that down. All right, we're going to screw this guy back down, starting from here. This was the last screw I took off. Alright, right there, here, okay, and 3. Alright, now we're going to start putting this top assembly here. I don't want you to worry about where the flex ribbon cables all align into, because right when you plug it in, I'll show you how you can basically put it all together. Alright, this is nice because it's got the adhesive right there. Ready to put it on, bam bam. This just sticks to that. There's actually a little hole on top that it'll align to, right there. You see how it poked in there? So that's ready to rock and roll. Pull that ribbon down, this folds in, okay, just like so. And then you're going to align this inside of there, and this proximity sensor inside its little assembly there, like that, just like so. Actually, what I'm going to do is to make sure it goes in completely proper. I'm going to take this and put it on myself, so that way it sinks all the way on. Okay. This head camera is kind of squishing my right eye, so it's a little weird on me. Okay, now that it's on, just push it in, and it will put itself in there. Okay, you just grab that microphone right there, grab the plate. This will all basically put itself together. So you just put it on, okay, just like that. Look onto the top. You see those gold little holes? You want to make sure those are lining up with themselves. 1, 2, 3. Right there. 1, 2. Okay. And 3. Screw it down. Now you're ready to align for your phone. This is just how I look at it here. So we have the biggest that needs to lock first. So this right here just flips up like that. Okay, trying to be delicate with them. Right there. Okay. All right. Then we see there's a shorter one. So I know that shorter one also needs to fall back through with it. All right. There's 4 ribbons here. Okay. And then we got a bigger one. That one, lastly. And then the side little guy. That goes last. Just take these and kind of fold them up here a bit. And just start locking them in place. Clip, clip. Clip. Alrighty. Clipped. Alright, and lastly, clipped in. Alright, and just kind of double check it right here. So your test. You know that it comes on, everything seems to be working fine. Just kind of do the corners. And alright, so that's good. Every once in a while, it'll act laggy. There's 2 different ways I do it. If I click it on and it stays on a black screen, what I'll do is I'll do a soft restart. Alright, hold it down, hold the power button and the home button down until your Apple logo comes up, and then let it redo its thing, and that usually speeds it right back up. Or what I like to do, I think is a little more beneficial, is I unplug the battery, plug it back in, turn it on, and that seems to restart it and make it a little bit more, makes it back to being responsive. Because I think what happens is the phone is, you know, it's used to those old parts, and you put a new part in and it's kind of like, whoa, what's going on? And it just kind of starts rejecting the part partially. It always goes back to normal though. So just the same way I took them off, just plug them all in, just like that. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Boom. Plug it all down. These top parts slide up in there. Drop that plate. Drop it. Lock it. Stick your bolts in there. Little pentalobes. And screw it in. Okay. Home button works. Power button works. And that was an iPhone 6 front assembly repair. Thank you guys for watching. You can also check out my website, www.quickfixiPhoneRepair. Quick is spelled Q-U-I-K. And thank you very much, guys.